everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started with this haul video, I'll go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications on so that you will be notified every time I release a new video. For today's video, it's going to be another haul video. I received a bunch of stuff from Arteza, and I also received a couple of things from the Stamps of Life that I want to share with you. That I purchased from the Stamps of Life and the Arteza products. Remember that if you've seen my previous Arteza videos, they have asked me to collaborate with them on some products and I agreed. So I want to show you what they've sent me, and I will be doing some review videos coming up here in the future. So really quick, I want to start with some of my Stamps of Life products. So these are some Stamps of Life products that I purchased, and one of them is the Flower Power backgrounds, and if you have seen one of my previous videos where I showed you how to use your background stamps with your real brush pens to make some fun backgrounds, and I've been wanting this background for a while. I love this design, and this is just another background stamp that I'll be able to add to my collection. I've also been wanting this one for a while. This is the Phrases for Stephanie. This is a stamp set with sentiments, and what I like about this is that some of the sentiments are very large, as you see here, and sometimes I just like to have large sentiments because that means that I don't have to try and figure out what I'm going to put on a card front. If I just need to make a quick card and maybe I just want to put a sentiment on it, these are perfect for that. So I can envision this set being used maybe with a watercolor background and maybe stamping some sentiments on there. I previously did a video, and this is a perfect example. I made this card using a watercolor background and just a couple of stamps, and that's it. And it was super quick and easy. And I will link this video below if you want to take a look at it. And again, I can envision the same thing with this stamp set, maybe just doing a simple watercolor background and putting the stamp right on there. That would make for such a quick and easy card. So it has happy in a larger print and then happy in a smaller print, and then you can say birthday. So you can interchange each one of those with the word birthday. Then you have a larger thanks, a smaller thanks, and then so much. So that is the Phrases for Stephanie. I've also been wanting this set for a while. This is the Spring Flower die set, and I finally just picked this up, and it's a die set that makes the flowers. These are tulips, and tulips are my favorite flower, and here in Florida we don't see much of them except for in the spring. Maybe we'll see them at the grocery store, but we don't have tulips much here in Florida, and I love tulips. Whenever I go up north in the spring, I just love seeing the tulips outside. And these are just dies that you can use to make these beautiful tulips, as you see here. So I've been wanting that for a long time, so I finally got that. And I also picked up the Marigold Cardstock, and if you've never had any Stamps of Life cardstock, you do not know what you're missing. This cardstock is so nice. I make all of my card bases with this, and I also use this for my layering on my cards. And you can see it's pretty thick cardstock, so it's not that cheap thin stuff. It's pretty thick. And I picked up the Marigold because it's brand new, number one, and I wanted to add it to my collection. As you know, I am on the Stamps of Life design team, and I like to have all of their cardstock colors to make cards. And I also thought this would be a very nice color for fall cards. And I want to show you how that cardstock compares to the tangerine color. So if you have the Stamps of Life cardstock and you've used it for a while, you might have tangerine, and you can see the tangerine is a brighter orange, and then you can see the difference in the color there. So it is a little bit lighter, and it is perfect for those pumpkin cards and just anytime you need to have a nice orange. So it's not as bright as a tangerine, it's a little bit softer, and it falls within that orange color family. So for my Arteza haul, I want to share with you some of the Arteza products that I received, and I will be doing a upcoming video for these products. And if you have seen some of my videos in the past, I did do one on their Everblend alcohol markers. I will link these below, so in case you want to take a look at them. So if you're looking for some markers for coloring your stamps, please take a look at that Everblend alcohol markers, because Arteza, what I like about Arteza is that they are great products if you're on a budget, okay? So yes, there are some higher end products out there on the market, but if you're on a budget, check these out, because these are really good products from what I've seen with the other ones that I've done. So I've done the Everblend markers. I've also done a review of their Real Brush pens, and those are similar to the Zig, and they are watercolor. And I have 2 videos on the Real Brush pens for Arteza. One is making backgrounds, as you saw in that card that I showed you earlier, and another one is using it to color your stamps. So this time I am looking at their colored pencils, and they sent me their 120 set of colored pencils, and I want to go ahead and do a review with you. So I'll be posting that video soon, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on that. And a lot of you have asked me to show you different coloring methods and different techniques for coloring. And if you've watched my videos and you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, you'll know that I've never done a video with colored pencils. I usually just use alcohol markers, is probably my main go-to for coloring. And I've recently started using some watercoloring, and some of you asked for colored pencils. Now I do own color pencils, I just don't usually use them. So I went ahead and asked Arteza to send me their 120 count. This is their largest count of colored pencils. So they do have sets of 48, 72, and then the 120. So I will be doing a review of these with you soon. I also received the watercolor pencils, because after using those Real Brush pens and doing the watercoloring and seeing how easy it is to watercolor and blend your colors, I wanted to try out these watercolor pencils. So they sent me their 72 watercolor pencil set. This is not their largest set, it's kind of in the middle. They have a 48 set, then the 72 set, and then they have a larger set of 120. But they sent me the 72, that's what I asked them to send me, and I didn't feel that I needed to get the 120 set, because with watercolors, you can blend it easily and make several shades of one color. So I just didn't feel that I needed to have the larger set of that. So I'll be doing a review on these as well, so stay tuned for that. I also found this, guys, and this is a huge pack of basically foam that you can use when you're trying to add dimension to your cards, maybe some of your images or your die cuts you want to add dimension, or if you want to make shaker cards. And they have this huge, it's 36 yards of foam mounting tape. Look at this. It is humongous, and I can't imagine that you would use all of this anytime soon. But look at so it is double-sided, so this part is sticky. You would stick that onto your die cut or your stamp and then pull back this side, and then you can use that. Both sides are sticky, it's double-sided, so you can use that when layering dimension for your stamped images, your die cuts, or even to make shaker cards. And I'm going to be using this in an upcoming video. Oh my gosh, look at this. I just love this so much. They also sent me these 45 box of wood slices. Now you might be like, well, you normally make cards. Well, yes, I do make cards, but I love to make crafts too, and I don't normally show many of my crafts that I do on my YouTube videos, but I'm going to show you how I can work with these. And I have an idea in mind of what I want to use these for, but I want to just show you really quick what these are. So these are a box of wood slices. These are their smaller wood slices. They have 3 different sizes. They have the smaller ones, they have a medium size and a large size. So these wood slices are 2.4 inches to 3.15 inches in diameter, and I want you to notice that they have a hole in the middle. Now, I purchased some of these at Michael's probably last year, but what they didn't have at Michael's was the hole already drilled in the middle, and these have that. And they also have this twine that you can use to put through that hole. Isn't that neat? So that's what the wood slice looks like, and I have a project that I'm going to be doing with these wood slices. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I have a couple more things that they sent me, which I really thought were really neat that I can use on my cards. They are these holographic chunky glitter, and they come in a pack of 2. So each one of these is separate. So you can purchase this if you like this color set, or you can purchase this color set, or like I did, you can get both of them. So let me go ahead and open these up. So as I mentioned, they do come in packs of 2, and the colors that are shown here come together. So you have the Mermaid Rain and the Electra. So I'm going to turn these over and just open them so you can kind of see what these look like. Look how pretty that is. That is the Mermaid Rain. And this one is the Electra. Look how gorgeous that is. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but they have different size glitters in there. So you have some chunky glitter, and then you have some small glitter, which makes for some nice dimensional glitter. I love that. And I think that color is so pretty. So those 2 colors come together. And then you have the Fairy Dust and the Moonstone. So the Fairy Dust, it has some purples and some pinks and some blues and maybe some silvers in there. It's so gorgeous. And then the Moonstone is white, and I could totally see this one being used for snow. Isn't that gorgeous? So I can totally envision these being used for shaker cards, and I am going to be using these in an upcoming video, making a shaker card. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So once again, everybody, this was just a haul video. I didn't want to go in depth on any of the products, but I will link all of them below in case you are interested in checking them out on Arteza's website. So check the description box below. You can follow the links over to their website to check those out. Now, there is a coupon code that I will link below. I believe though that it expires on September 25th. I will be reaching out to Arteza to see if maybe they'll give me another coupon code when I release the new videos, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna cross my fingers that they will. And the coupon is for 10% off. But I will be doing a lengthy review on these in upcoming videos. So again, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so when those videos come out, you'll be able to take a look at those. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.